something that the former governor knew about.
This is the I-Team reporting about domestic terrorism and how the governor been monitoring activism in Baltimore City.
Governor O'Malley today raised some new questions about connection with the Maryland State Police domestic spying controversy. Now, Governor O'Malley has repeatedly condemned the domestic spying as a misuse.
I'm a victim of domestic spying because I made a documentary about Governor O'Malley and the play-to-play politics. I showed how the I-Team works for Governor O'Malley, and that toilet represented what I was doing. David Collins got a video,
documents released by the ACLU last week,
and the ACLU got this. Let me explain this to you real quick.
About its domestic spying efforts. Those reports indicate, however,
this is a letter that started all this. It's the Judge Boris, and it says, Governor O'Malley, Governor Quinn, Judge Bell, Carl Snowden, Civil Rights Division of Maryland, Patrick Fitzgerald, Attorney General Lisa Madigan, Chicago office, NAACP, Civil Rights Division, Senator Cardins, Head Commissioner of the Human Rights Division of the World Court, and Congressman Cummings and Congressman Jackson. I respectfully request you respect my constitutional right of self-representation. In my first letter, April 2007, in which I signed certified mail, requested, I informed all persons involved of my legal action being sought against your court and various elected officials in Lake County, Illinois. I'm an independent filmmaker, business owner of which is full knowledge, in which you have full knowledge. All right, long story short, it names everything about I was doing. And it's timed and dated and notarized. And just like the I-Team, I did a report about the prison industry. And it goes back to June of 1986. That's Governor Thompson. And it's going to deal with David Smith from Fox 45. That's in 2007. Governor Thompson. That's in 2007. Chief State's Attorney. That's in 2007. Lake County Board. That's in 2007. And that's all members of the Lake County Board. This is the Department of Justice in 2008. Alright. That's my lawyer in 2011. It says, attorney-client privilege. All request of Thomas Saunders, Esquire, and it's notarized. And Judge Sauter had this information in her possession. Right there, 2/11/2011, 9 a.m. Went to gym. All right. Told the counselor about my Facebook page. Also addressed to the Department of Justice in Washington, D.C., Eric Holder. Told Dr. Tobin about D.C. Stevens, explained everything. Shellenberger and Sheriff Fisher knew about the toilets. Sheriff Fisher has legal material in his office. Judge Turnbull, Judge Bell, Judge Pearson, Judge Holland. Alright? It says it right there. Officer Carter III reviewed my mail and okayed it to be sent out. I'm missing mail from the facility. Now this is Patrick Fitzgerald. That's me in jail in Illinois. And it describes what we was going through. Respectfully submitted, Dwayne G. Davis. And it says the inmates. Alright? And the complaints. That's the Department of Justice, because I got a federal case with Governor O'Malley. And that's the person right there, the Department of Justice. Greg Yates has my information of the Department of Justice. Right here it says, right here, April 2012. That they have a DVD exposing the prison industry. The Department of Correction has a DVD. And they've been getting DVDs from me since 2009. Since I came here and was doing parole and probation. That's dear Mr. McGee and Mr. Humphreys. And you're going to have to get that information. Because like I said, this toilet that I left at the Visual Arts Museum, get all videos and letters from Governor O'Malley, Alex Cooper, Fox 45, Jameson that was running for sheriff, TV1, Larry Young, the FBI, and the Creative Alliance. Because like I said, I was making a movie and a documentary. The FBI got everything. So does the I-Team. Barry Sims got it.
Baltimore City Police
Doug Collins got it.
Was kept in the loop the most
Jane
often.
Miller got it.
This controversy has now led to finger-pointing and sharp personal attacks between two political rivals.
You've had my house under surveillance. You came in my house without a search warrant. You sent 15 police officers in my house. And it was about y'all.
The Maryland state police and some
State
local
police been in my house without a search warrant.
Infiltrate, disrupt, and arrest criminal activity.
What these documents reveal is beyond shocking.
Last week, the ACLU released documents that took 2 years to pry out of the state police. The intelligence report suggests police infiltrated and spied on groups based on their religious and social views, not criminal activity.
That's what they did to Shorty. Governor O'Malley did it to protect his machine. If I don't get my truck back, my computer back, and all that equipment back, it directly exposes Governor O'Malley.
WBAL Radio Thursday morning, Governor O'Malley slighted former Governor Bob Ehrlich, who claims he didn't know about the
I'm a black Republican, and O'Malley did it because I was a black Republican going to take blacks out of the Democratic Party. And that's what it was. He was trying to keep his people under thumb.
An aide to the governor says the remark is in response to an untrue statement by Ehrlich. One more. Claiming O'Malley's father-in-law, former State Attorney General Joe Curran, signed off on the spying.
Curran got this information. City Council got this information.
2005 through 2006. Back then, O'Malley
we ain't talking about the death penalty. We talking about the corruption in the judicial system. O'Malley got 69 judges in his pockets. Judge Bell, Judge Holland, Judge Previous. And he got the Department of Corrections in his pocket.
A memo states on December 5th around 5 p.m. a Baltimore City intelligence officer and tactical units from Baltimore City monitored death penalty opponents gathered for a candlelight vigil outside of Supermax.
You monitored a lot of my protests too. And we got you on film. I caught you.
But only as backup. These documents show that the
I got plenty of documents, y'all.
Police intelligence unit in the loop whenever it's
discrimination and public accommodations.
The question is, did
Privacy Act.
know about the city police involvement?
False imprisonment for filming a documentary about racism in Lake County, Illinois judicial system.
Try to change the subject.
And Governor O'Malley did this to me. Governor O'Malley,
For the former governor charges
Bernstien, Shellenberger, and Chief Johnson to cover up the corruption going on in the Democratic Party. They don't want blacks in the Republican Party.
Who ordered the domestic spying? For what reason?
The I team is in behind this all the way. Jane Miller, you seen me give it to her. You seen Barry Sims say he ain't gonna talk about it. But the I team can't protect the governor no more.
Live, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.